Hey yo, divine earthlings of the universe. What is up? What is up? What is up? I do hope that you all are having a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings, namaste to you all. I'm here to do a divine collective message, and today is December 26th, 2024. So, this is a collective message. I am not a psychic, I am just a messenger. All right, I'm here to provide the purest love and light vibes from the Most High Creator, my spiritual team, guides, God, Gaia, the universe, the Most High Source, in the purest energy possible. Therefore, we remove any dark entities, evil eye vibes, dark energies, evil eye vibers, and negativity from this space. We keep this space divinely protected by our archangels and the Most High Creator, the Source. All right. So, yeah. And this is in no way, shape, or form to impose my feelings, thoughts, beliefs into your life. I am one reader. You may resonate with another reader. That's cool with me. Find the reader that is best for you. Always know that your free will, intuition, and discernment are key factors, regardless of a personal or collective message. So, do not force that Cinderella slipper to fit, and do not eat the food on the plate if it don't resonate. Okay? Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that. We are all on different times and zones and mission work. So I might be tapping into a particular assignment with a particular message. It just depends. Our particular connection or a particular test of discernment or just particular life journey. So this is a non-judgment zone because we are all human, and I can't judge nobody out there anyway. Only the Most High can do that. I'm just here to deliver the message in this moment, time, and space, and receiving the download. So I'm going to go with it. And this is a healing zone, zen zone, clarity zone, peaceful zone, whatever you need for your journey kind of zone over here. All right. So I wrote down some energy today. Again, it's December 26th, 2024. It is, oh my God, it's 4:33 p.m. I might look up this angel number. And if you guys do hear noise in the background, I do apologize. I got family, there's little feet running around back there. Our noises are conversations, but today is Thursday as well. So I did write down some channel energy here. And it's also a portal day. I realized, so 8:26 equals 8, and then we are in the year of number 8. So I heard portal, the 288 portal, and then I heard perfect catch. Oh yeah, I had dropped my pen when I was writing and I caught it, and it was like the perfect catch. But I'm trying to see, Phil. It's like you're the perfect catch. But okay, thank you, Spirit. But then I heard that you were perfect at catching on or catching things. Like you caught a lot of, with your, I'm hearing with your pullback, you caught a lot. Like it caught a lot of people's attention. I'm hearing also when you pull back, like now you're catching people's attention, but you caught on to a lot of things intentionally by particular individuals or situations that you caught on to, and you pulled back in some way. I'm receiving that as well. So, but also you're like this perfect catch. You're actually a perfect find. When people find you, it's like they feel like, wow, I can't believe I caught that. I can't believe this is mine kind of vibe. Or I know this person, this is cool. I'm hearing just being mindful of the energy drainers. You are now mindful of energy drainers and energy manipulators, okay? I'm hearing regulators. That song, Regulate, that old school song. Is that Warren G, I believe? But people who try to even regulate you or regulate a situation, but you caught on to it. You caught on to somebody trying to regulate rules, or I'm hearing redistribute order or something like that. But I'm hearing it's order in the court and justice is being served. That's what I'm also receiving. Because you caught on to something or to someone's intentions. 12:51 p.m. today. I heard your spirit is highly known in the spiritual community, in the spiritual realm. So your spirit, people meet your spirit, and you're meeting spirits of other people connected to you. Like in this physical metaverse, let's pause because people are trying to make the universe a metaverse. Okay. And in the metaverse, you can go anywhere, you can meet anyone. And it's like, it's a realm of its own. But see, in the spiritual realm of things, this particular energetic, um, I'm hearing energetic presence that you hold, it's like it's a definite force. I'm hearing you're a force to be reckoned with, and you're a force of nature. Like if someone tries to come against you because you're such a naturalist, is what I'm receiving. You're such a natural healer and a natural giver to where it's easy for you to just naturally receive. I'm hearing naturally receive. It's time for you to receive what's naturally yours. Again, y'all might hear noise in the background, so I apologize. If I have to get up, then I might. But something about you being this natural individual. I'm hearing you have a natural, you're just naturally you. Okay? Being naturally you, it's like you have to catch on to people who could have been regulated. It's kind of like you're in your natural state, like your natural truth, to where somebody probably wanted to regulate what you do. I'm getting that some people probably thought they knew you, but they don't know the natural you. It's like they knew the nature of you, but they didn't take the time to know the natural you, or why you're made up of this and that, or why you have this gift or that talent, or why you prefer to I'm hearing walk to the beat of your own drum versus let them regulate. I'm hearing regulators. I might have to look that song up. But people wanted to regulate you. So let's look up 1288. Since we are in a 1288 portal, I do want to look this up. And I also want to look up 433 since we started the reading with those times. Spiritual meaning. So 1288 is a message from your angels that your self-belief, confidence, faith, trust, and positive attitude have ensured that abundance will come to you. Wow. It also is a reminder that you are not alone on your spiritual journey. The universe is guiding and supporting your every step of the way. Exactly. So like you have stepped up. I'm hearing you stepped up to the occasion. That's not what it is. But you did step up to the plate. You stepped up to the uncertainties. You stepped up to being uncomfortable on this journey, to not be regulated or not be controlled by manipulators, okay, who wanted to regulate. And this is why you caught on to things very, very well. You caught on to something. I wrote here because I was like, okay, I'm getting this energy, but what would the title of this video possibly be? Then I heard you lead with vibrations instead of following emotions. I was going to write more, but I'm just going to elaborate on this video. So when you lead and vibrate, you lead by vibrations. So it's never personal, it's vibrational at this point for you. And so the vibration of the vibe of somebody is how you're led to pursue or leave or go or reply, okay, or not reply, or handle a situation instead of following your emotions. Your emotions, going back to this universe and metaverse, the metaverse is like digital emotions. The universe is like a spiritual emotion, right? And the physical is like that, those man-made kind of emotions. I feel like in the physical, we could go at our emotions, like we might get angry and lash out at somebody. That's physical. Not lash out to like, fight. Sometimes fights do start, but like our arguments, verbal, emotional backlash kind of energy. But in the spiritual it's like the spiritual universe or realm, you the way you're so calm, cool, and collected, and how you kind of catch on, people's spirit know you. Like, I'm hearing high status. I'm hearing high status cues. People are taking cues from you. Like, you have people are starting to take cue from you. Like, the way you operate, people are learning to take cue on it. Like, instead of retaliating, they're taking cue that you're not doing any of that. You just be like, okay, whatever. Like, you've learned to just be cool, calm, collected in this whole realm of things, even with the metaverse. It's like I'm hearing the metaverse is like the Matrix with all these numbers and signs, and I'm hearing dots and lines. Like, you really put the dots together and line things up. That's like how you catch on. You put everything in sync and in order to where it lines up. It's in alignment. Thank you, Spirit. I'm like, I don't know how this message is going, but this is what I feel like it's all randomly over the place. But in a sense, this journey has been all randomly over the place to where you had to catch on to line things up and figure it out. And when you figured out, some certain people could have been regulating or manipulators. Okay, I'm hearing to gain, or to keep you kind of confined so you wouldn't gain your Akashic knowledge or your divine inheritance, the love of your life. So this is a point of, I'm hearing a point of no return. Like, you reached a point of no return to where it's vibrational. You're no longer leading with emotions. Sometimes, yes, but when it comes to, like, you operate in your spirit. So you don't really follow a trend. Thank you, Spirit, because I also wrote, you lead and don't follow. Yeah. And in parentheses, I wrote, you lead and don't follow. Like, you don't follow trends. You don't follow hype. You don't follow acceptance. You don't follow dollar signs. You don't follow clicks. Like a click, you don't do that. You don't follow high society standards. You don't follow false connections. And I heard you don't follow emotions. So after I heard you don't follow emotions, that's when I heard you lead with vibrations instead of following emotions. And you're out here as a lead. You're here to lead people to healing. And they can then lead other people to healing instead of following a trend of healing or following being accepted by a clique in order to heal, or following high society standards of what healing is or how you need to conduct your healing. I'm hearing like healing. It's something about healing. There's so many healers out here, and I'm hearing the portals are closing in. Like, only certain healers are going to go through certain portals. Something about portals and healers and healing. Oh, wow. Okay, we are in a portal day, 1288. See? Oh my God, y'all, it is 444. Look at this. That's crazy. This is divine protection. You have so much divine protection around you because you're opening portals of healing. You're opening doors to heal people and spiritual people, like, that have passed on. Some of them, like the ancestors, are just in the spiritual world. Those who have crossed over, and or people are still in this physical, and they spirit see you. They spiritually know who you are because they operate on the vibration of that. Okay, even if people operate on low vibrations, it's like they spirit know your spirit because they can possibly be intimidated by you. Or something about your energy is like a shift mechanism. Like, people shift in your energy. And it's something like about what you know. I'm hearing qualify. It's like you've been qualified to like, you have these certain qualifications. That's why you can open up portals. Like, the Most High has given you like a qualification. Like, you see I'm also hearing you see the quality in other people. You see the quality in life. I'm hearing the life source. Like you see the quality of life in the source in which we come from. I'm hearing something about religious beliefs. Your religious background could be something of significance here, or something symbolic, or people in your life. There's like I'm hearing a spiritual, something in the spiritual, like people's spirit know who you are. I keep getting that. Because your vibration, the way you're vibrating right now, like you don't play no games. Like you will cut and block and remove and distance, and or you just say less. You don't let your emotions speak as much. Okay? Because it's been some, with this false connections, there was some false connections here. Let me see. Let me go back up because I did write more. So, okay. So, at 12:51 p.m., your spirit is highly known in the spiritual community, in the realm. And I said, this is why people have a starstruck vibe when they meet or met you. Yeah, this is why people have like a starstruck kind of energy. Because like your spirit, that's what I was trying to get to. Like when they meet you, it's like sometimes they might get starstruck and they not understanding why or understanding why. And or you might be, excuse me, spiritual burp. I'm hearing some spiritual people I'm hearing people are going to be spiritually led to you. Not to follow you, but they're just spiritually led. Just like you're going to be spiritually led to other people. Not to follow, but you're just led there. See, another thing with the trends, you don't lead. I mean, you lead and don't follow. Like you don't follow trends and hype. You don't follow acceptance. It's like you don't really do that. So a lot of people out here are following for trend, or following for clout, or following for follow away. I'm hearing. I meant to say are following for following, period. Just because they want a following, or they follow for followers. It's sometimes these people themselves are a follower, but they want to be seen as a lead or a guide. Okay. And I'm hearing it's just with the intentions behind it right now. Or if it's a lot of times we are encountering unhealed traumas. We are encountering, like, the way you vibrate, you see a lot of unhealed traumas in people now. To where you lead with your vibrations. If it's a low vibration person, but you know they a dope human being, y'all have a great time, but maybe they vibrate on low vibrations. The fact that you vibrate higher is just like, hey, you might not really hang around as much. Or you might just connect when you need to. Or maybe you might try to speak on, hey, is there something I can assist you with? Is there something I can help you with? Or is there a root to why you feel this way? You might spark those conversations, but it's something about like you not over giving in those conversations anymore. Because right now, Spirit is using you as I'm hearing a lead, to lead someone and guide them into healing. Like Spirit leads you in order to guide others into healing. And with your gifts, a lot of people would be like, if you got a connection with the Most High, or if you have this particular status, or blah, 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 or opportunity, or if you have something that you can produce and make something pop, why aren't you utilizing that this way? Like some people probably question why you're not utilizing certain things or your craft in a certain manner. Because if they had the chance, they would use it to their advantage full force and get everything they want and desire. But you, on the other hand, you're not following this trend or the hype of that. This life, this walk, these missions are tough. Along the way, we get battled. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh. Okay. I already wrote something else. But along the way, we do get battled. We get injured. A lot of times we have self-inflicted wounds, our wounds of the past, wounds from childhood, wounds from the relationships, wounds from betrayal, wounds from backstab. Those backstab wounds, they might not be physical, but they definitely stabbed you in the back or in the face, in the foot, whatever, in the knee to kick you down, whatever they did. They bruised your heart, black and blue, your eyes. Maybe, some people try to, I'm hearing manipulate your sight, manipulate your visions because they wanted, I'm hearing by perception. Some people manipulated your visions by perception, by, hey, perceive me this way. I'm not manipulating you. I would never cross you. I would never do this. But see, when you took your seat back and caught on, these people couldn't regulate and manipulate. Then to them, they look like you, oh my God, these cards. Okay, Spirit, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Because these cards I used in the other video, and then when I was picking them up, some of them stayed on the table. And I said, okay, we're going to use those. And I kind of forgot because I wasn't sure if this message was going to get cards. Because if y'all follow me, y'all realize like I get the channel energy. I write down my notebook. Sometimes I get cards at the very, very end. But now, and I forgot about these cards. So this makes sense. This makes sense. You were bruised on a battlefield. I'm hearing upon lies, like lies upon lies, like, and you broke out of this. So before I get them cards, let me see. So this is why people are starstruck. Some people are starstruck by you because they never met a spirit like you or had a love like yours. Like you give unconditional, pure love. But you could have been over nurturing. That's what I heard earlier. It was natural for you to overnourish someone, maybe because it was a natural reaction, because maybe you were malnourished as a child, whether it be food wise or whether it be mother's love, father's love, family love, or acceptance. Okay, maybe you were malnourished back then to where you overnourished other people, other connections or situations, or even opportunities to where it depleted you. And you had that spiritual burnout where you had to be like, ugh. And some of these people literally were starstruck because you were such a nourisher and a giver, and they were receiving so much, but maybe you didn't receive. But see, what you did receive was more knowledge, more discernment, more tests. Okay, you got more tests of faith. You got more assignments. You got closer with the Most High. Okay. So you did receive a lot in a spiritual aspect, to where it took you got far removed from trends. You got far removed from hype, acceptance, the dollar signs, the clicks, the high society standards, the false connections and emotions. You got far removed from false connections. Some of these false connections took your emotions to a whole nother level of over nurturing, over giving. So now that you've caught on to your own emotions and not catching everybody else's feelings here, you were able to release it. But it can make you look like, I've been hearing, like the villain. Because you too chill, because you caught on. So now you might be a villain to somebody out there, because you're not so giving and nurturing. Okay, this energy, yes, it might sound a little repetitive, but this is the energy of the collective, especially the ones that are ascending on high. I'm hearing the Most High is speeding up this mission and sending in more soldiers on this battlefield. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, they're sending in more soldiers on this battlefield, because I also wrote, you have been awakened from the chambers / chains. And then I heard broken free of a love spell or dark spell work or magic. And that was at 1 p.m. And then I heard, because you're a chosen one. I was like, wow. And then I thought about these cards. So these cards, this happened yesterday, and I just set them here. And so when I heard that today, I was like, okay, that go with the cards, because you broke free from a love spell. Now, and it's a love, maybe somebody really wants you to love on them or pour into them. It don't got to be romantic, but maybe Again, the spell could have been self-inflicted, to where you poured out all this love to receive love, but it was like not reciprocated, or it wasn't in a equal balance of your chakras being in alignment. Again, you had to figure out the lines and the puzzle pieces here, and now you became more in alignment. And I heard that earlier. When you became more in alignment, you figured out a lot of things. That's why you're a chosen one at 1 p.m. on the dot here. You broke free from this. And if it was a love spell, could have been someone put a love spell on you, or maybe you just thought it was love and it had a hold over you. Like, this connection just really had a hold on you, like literally, until you woke up from it and you caught on to it, right? So with these cards over here, yo, this card literally says love spell. Literally says love spell. And look at this card, says wolves in sheep's clothing, twin flame. Now on this channel, I don't go by labels, but when the cards show up, I do mention it, okay? So you will know this connection. I'm gonna even say with this twin flame card, it could definitely be love, but maybe it's just a partnership that you're really dear to you, okay? So the love spell says, be wary of enchantments cast not from the heart, but through the veil of magic. Someone may be weaving a web, seeking to draw you near with forces beyond the ordinary. Let love be genuine. Harbor what is evil. Hold fast to what is good. Romans 12:9. Trust the natural course of affection, for true love needs no spells to sustain it. And it also has natural in here, y'all. So you are about natural connection. There could have been something that was unnatural about this because of a love spell or dark energy, or maybe this person wore a good wolves in sheep clothing costume and you didn't even see it. And this could have been a false flame, or if y'all want to go by that, it could have been a wolves in sheep's clothing who was portraying to be your divine love. Beware of those who come dressed in innocence, for they may be wolves in sheep's clothing. Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. Exercise caution and discernment. Let their actions guide your trust. Exactly. That's why you don't guide with emotions. You had a lot of people near and dear to you who were wolves in sheep's clothing and portrayed that they were your partner in crime, or partner in love, or partner, whatever. This card says twin flames illuminate each other's lives, reflecting back not only love, but also the deepest lessons and truths. Together they journey towards spiritual awakening and fulfillment, destined to support and elevate one another. Two are better than one because they have a good return on their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other up. Embrace the twin flame connection as a powerful catalyst for growth, purpose, and unity. See, what this connection did, though, it grew you, it gave you purpose, and it brought unity with self. That's that self-love. Like, the spell was broken by your own self-love. You think about, like, when you see those movies, oh, Prince Charming, the only way the spell could be broken is with true love's kiss, blah, blah, right? Or because of so-and-so, so-and-so, someone has to really love you for the spell to be broken. But it's always the focus on another person loving you for the spell to be broken. See, you twisted up here. You love yourself. Your self-love is the catalyst of you catching on to the manipulation, to the deceit, to the regulation, to the wolves in sheep's clothing, to the love spells. Your self-love is what saved you and woke you up and broke the spell. So the fact that you didn't focus on another person loving you, I'm hearing this twin flame kind of energy could have been a huge ass focus. And maybe you were bound to this, but it wasn't healthy or something. Could have been a false person, or it could have been a false opportunity, a false connection that you definitely loved. But something happened either way here that woke you up. maybe life. You finally just woke up from your self-inflicted wounds. You nurtured and healed yourself the natural way. You didn't take no shortcut with some love spell, with some spell work, some dirty ish towards others. You didn't do any of that. You sat back and you kicked up your feet. You ate your popcorn, mind your business, drink your water, worked out, did what you do. And you let your spirit team just handle everything. You had to go into a self-healing, a deep cleanse, and the self-love was birthed from that. To where now you are an ascended master. Thank you, Spirit. I love how that just went into this. You an ascended master now. I'm hearing you sit on high. You see, it's one person on this card who really, really stand out. And I know they all know the one I'm talking about with that glow. This person like stands out amongst the rest. Now you up there with a lot of councils that sit on the Ascended Master Council, or other high priest, high priestess, you know, healers and spiritual. I'm hearing spiritual teachers to lead and guide. You sit amongst a lot, but something about you just really, really stands out here. Okay, awaken your heritage from ascended masters. Your gifts are shields and your purpose a guiding star. Harness your power to lead. It says lead on here. And illuminate. Embrace your role as a beacon of transformation. This is what you're doing. This is where you're at. So unfortunately, some of these wolves in sheep's clothing might want to keep you bound to a spell and keep you back. But you caught on to that. Okay? Excuse me. Because you were chosen one. And then I heard this battle comes with casualties and falling spiritual soldiers and angels. And I heard that at one-on-one. And I heard just like wars, fights, and battles. So when I heard that earlier, you went to battle, you went to war here. I'm hearing you had to go to war with yourself and find that unity within. It was a hard war because there were some casualties. There were some fallen spiritual soldiers and spiritual angels, like fallen angels here. Not necessarily that you had a fallout with them, but when you ascended past these fallen soldiers or fallen angels, again, it was vibrational. Your vibration just went up. Emotionally, you could probably still emotionally love and care for this person, but you didn't let your emotions keep you back or hold you back. And not that it's out of spite and out of mind, okay? Because I'm hearing out of spite, out of mind. Some people could see you spiteful for doing that. But you're keeping in mind where you came from in the healing. And honestly, I'm hearing a cocoon. Your healing is like a protection, like a cocoon protection. I'm hearing you have to fight so much and it did hurt you. You got these self-inflicted wounds on this battlefield. Most of them, like a lot of your wounds was probably self-inflicted, but also taken advantage of as well. So now the fact that you are an ascended master sitting on your council, doing your assignments, these assignments unfortunately come with casualties and loss. Some people were riding, look, I'm here rocking and rolling with you like this divine couple, right? So you thought, oh, this person was really in your corner. So you thought, until they had wolves in sheep's clothing bound. But I mean, yeah, bound. They were bound to be found out, I'm hearing. And some people wanted, some of these wolves in sheep's clothing just wanted to bind you to love them. Or to still be over nurturing. Some of these people wanted you to over nurture, over give, and just gave you the bare minimum. Like breadcrumbing you. So this is why you don't follow. You just follow the beat of your own drums. You lead yourself. These connections, these situations have led you to love yourself and heal yourself and confront, unfortunately, some wolves in sheep's clothing or some hard ass dark magic. Because some of these people like to come at you with dark magic. I'm hearing people could have collected, been a collective effort to do this, which is crazy. Look, at the bottom of the deck, this is why I also was like, I gotta use these. You a chosen avatar. A lot of people try to collect from a chosen avatar. Ooh, highway to hell is underneath here. What the fuck? These people try to collect a chosen one. And now it's like they're going down a path of destruction. Because you're an ascended master whose spirit has chosen. The chosen avatar says, gifted as the chosen avatar, you command the elements to heal and protect others. Both in body and spirit, your deep cosmic connection empowers you to mend wounds and shield the vulnerable, bringing physical and spiritual harmony. That's what I was talking about. You bring physical and spiritual harmony. That's why I'm hearing A-listers. For example, if there's someone well-known in your community or well-known in the public, you see their spirit. And see, this is how you are well-known spiritually, because a lot of these people are tapped in. It'd be people that you wouldn't think is tapped into possible love spells and dark magic and ish, or that's tapped in but wolves in sheep's clothing. They know how to manipulate. A lot of people that are tapped in know that you're a chosen avatar who's an ascended master. So even if you don't have a conversation with them about it, if they are tapped in that way, they know who you are. So you could be, I'm hearing being introduced, or I did hear people being led to you. Certain, like, I'm hearing activists. You're like an activist. Maybe a particular activist will be led to you too, randomly. You'll be like, what? It's because Spirit said we chose you for this. Okay? Your deep cosmic connection empowers you to mend wounds and shield the vulnerable, bring in physical and spiritual harmony. Your role is pivotal in nurturing balance and safeguarding the collective well-being. Exactly. You're a nurturer. See, you were overgiving and nurturing wolves in sheep's clothing, to where whatever you had to nurture, I'm hearing nourish. Whatever spirit wanted you to nourish and flourish for the collective was being depleted. These wolves in sheep's clothing knew how to deplete you so you wouldn't ascend, spiritual burp, to a chosen avatar for the collective well-being. And so when you had to probably choose a different path, then that was a path that you was led. I'm hearing led astray. Some people, it's like you felt probably led astray, but it was really leading you into alignment. Yeah, you had to stray away from individuals or whatever it was, but you led it yourself. You were led, again, L-E-D. You lead, you lead it yourself there. Like you took the lead in the beat of your own drums. So even though you were led astray, you didn't follow. And that's a beautiful thing, because a lot of people wouldn't know how to handle not to follow the clique, the trend. Okay? Not to follow someone else's order to regulate and manipulate. But you didn't follow those actions. And that's why some of these people, look, house clearing, and on the highway to hell, Spirit is cleaning these energies out. And these energies need to be mindful. Highway to hell, even just saying it, it's like, what? Behold the black horse, a solemn warning to those wandering in shadow. Its presence calls for reflection and repentance. And I looked, and behold a black horse, and its rider a pair of scales in his hands. That's the book of Revelation. Let this be a call to set your path straight and reconcile with God, as the scales await to weigh the souls of all. Yep. It's time for people to face their judgment and heal themselves in most cases. Because the thing is, this hibernation has been heavy, literally heavy. Even hibernating in the springtime, like you probably had a long period of hibernation to where you fell back because you were, and in this hibernation, you were catching on. And whatever you caught on, I'm hearing catch and release. You caught onto it, but you released it. It's like a fish. People go fishing They catch a big fish, but then they put it back in the water. Oh, I didn't want it. I just wanted to see what I could catch. Some people fished you out just to catch you, just because. But they would throw you back to the wolves if they needed to, because they themselves was a wolves in sheep clothing. Or they hung around wolves in sheep's clothing. Or this lover, I love you, but I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. These people are experiencing a route in a direction that they never thought. They wanted to direct, but see, spirit, and it could have been a divine masculine. Look at this. But see, spirit clean house. And I'm hearing that you have a divine masculine ancestor that clears some out, that clears some ish out. House clearing. Clear your spiritual dwelling as you would your earthly home. For purity to space fosters purity of soul. Rid yourself of lingering shadows and negative energies. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Embrace the cleansing as essential to nurturing your divine connection. This got nurturing on it too. There's so many nurturing cards. Like you're a nurturing chosen avatar who cleaning out the house. That's part of your soul's journey. That's why. Hall of Lives. Look, Hall of Lives is here. I'm hearing like Hall of Fame. See, you have a record to the Hall of Lives. Like you, this is why I'm hearing, this is why you spiritually famous. Because you have the Hall of Fame records of the Hall of Lives of people spiritually. Like the Hall of Past Lives is a spiritual space storing the history of your soul's journey. Didn't we just see soul's journey? I didn't take it out, but we saw it. History of your soul's journey. Clearing past life karma is crucial. It frees you from old cycles and aids growth. Unresolved past energies can affect your present with unexplained issues. By addressing these, you unlock healing and clarity, steering your life towards a brighter, unburdened future. See, some of these could have been cycling over and over and over. These could have been over cycles of karmic energies, relationships, mindsets, right? Could have been recycling. But now that you cleared out yours, because you did have house clearing, now that you cleared out your negative cycles, or you worked on it, some of them you could still be working on. It's like you're receiving a lot of downloads and knowledge about life in general, to where it can aid all of the universe, whether it be the metaverse. See, you're like a triple threat and some to the metaverse. Because I'm hearing spiritual verse. You give spiritual verses, okay? Forget the physical verse, the universe, I won't say the universe, but it's like a spiritual verse, because the universe is a collective house for everything. You know, people have to each their own about how the universe was made and who created it and blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not getting into that here, but the universal things, like what you send out will come back to you. Be mindful of what you attract. The universe will listen. And hey, if anybody been on this walk of life, I'm pretty sure that you know what I'm talking about. But look, like the universe, big money, so big money could be coming. As I cut the deck, the universe said you deserve some big money, some big wins, because of what you've been putting out. And so that's why in the spiritual verse, like you've been putting out spiritual verses or spiritual mission work or spiritual downloads, like something that's helping the collective. Again, with this chosen avatar, your role is pivotal in nurturing balance and safeguarding the collective well-being. You're here to clear out the negative energies in these dark spell work, because some of these people wanted to see you go down and things stop for you. But all you did was gain more Akashic energy and started winning big. So big money, a significant financial blessing is on its way to you, a reward from the universe for your continual generosity. Exactly. This unexpected boon is a sign, it's also a sign that a recent money ritual was successful, or it might suggest the need for one. Keep your heart open as prosperity approaches. Again, you got this coming in because you didn't follow a trend. See, some people think they got to win big by following or by the following they have. That's not necessarily the case. Look, that's a karmic wheel that they probably still be on, thinking that way. All right, I'm going to shuffle, then we're going to end this message. So, Spirit, what's another message? And then I'm going to end this reading. Thank you. This will probably be my last reading for possibly 2 or 3 days. Just FYI. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, didn't I just say your downloads? Look at this. Your downloads are enhancing. Okay? Look what came out. Divine union. We just was talking about this person, this wolves in sheep's clothing that could have been a false twin flame label in your life. However you think, whoever you think that person is for you. They could have been wearing a wolves in sheep's clothing and you broke free from his spell. And now you found true divine unionship. Pretty much said that earlier. You could have thought somebody was your divine lover, but now you are entering true divine unionship. This is also divine unionship with yourself. So I see this as like a dual message. When you found divine unionship with self, it brought true divine love and unions into your life. And you this whole vagabond out here. This is you catching on and how you pull back. You kind of keep to yourself. This is that card kind of energy. Vagabonds wander with purpose, embracing the freedom of the journey, not just the destination. The Lord watches over the sojourners. He upholds the widow and the fatherless. Celebrate the spirit of the wanderer, for their journey lies wisdom and a profound connection to the world. Yeah. See, you was like, I can't be regulated or mentally controlled or manipulated. And you kind of wandered off. I'm hearing some people say you don't wandered off, like out of sight, out of mind. But some people they see it as spiteful, like you being spiteful, out of spite, out of mind. Like, but just because you're out of sight, out of mind, don't mean you can still see these people because you just vibrated higher. That's it. But you would still reconnect with these people divinely if they came the right way, or however that's being led back into your life. Look at this. Stronghold and betrayal. Really? Somebody had a stronghold on you to betray you. Exactly. See, your downloads is what you caught on. You caught on to that. You caught on. All your downloads. Look at, man, your dreams are doorways to higher wisdom. Whispered by guides from the realm beyond. Treasure these insights. They light your path to greatness. Bottled up emotions. Look, didn't I say you lead vibrational, not by emotions? And maybe you still have some bottled up emotions about this. Or maybe there's some emotions that you need to release. Or maybe Spirit is like, write it down and still get it out there. And then I'm also hearing that somebody probably has bottled up emotions that they want to speak to you, and let's see what this says. Silenced feelings can become a heavy burden, weighing down the heart that yearns to speak. A time to keep silent and a time to speak. Consider this a call to open the gates of expression, for in sharing your emotions, you may find relief in understanding. Some of these people might come back around who feel like, again, out of spite, out of mind, maybe they feel like there are some things left unsaid. Or maybe some people miss you and they want to speak because they just need to, they probably have like a lot of bottled up emotions because of your evolution of self, or because you're a vagabond now and you kind of often wondering over here. So some people have bottled up emotions about your rising and you becoming enlightened, or that you had to clear out some things. And again, some people are very spiritually in tune to where they know what they did to you, because this betrayal just showing back up back here. I'm hearing this is in the past. These people no longer have a strong arm to betray you, because I'm being called to leave these cards over here. Spirit is like, that's over there. No. Okay, one more message, one more card, then we'll end this message. And some people, I'm hearing, knew your capacity to reach in the spiritual community or the spiritual realm. Some people knew this. And see, that had to be cleared out because you got big money coming in. Some people knew where your path was going because of some spell energy. Thank you, Spirit. To where Spirit had to clean that out before your financial blessing came in too. New lover coming soon. Ooh, okay. See what I'm talking about? The divine union. You probably, Spirit still got you a divine lover showing up. It's getting dark because it's a gloomy day outside. So I do apologize if it's getting darker in here. So new love approaches, bring in light and warmth, open your heart, let past shadows fade, and welcome this promising chapter with joy and trust. And see, this again is that self-love and your divine love, and then partnerships that really love you as well. But I'm hearing Spirit say, some of these people, it's kind of like this betrayal could still have a strong arm over you in some case because of the hurt. But Spirit is also trying to get you to open up your heart to new energy or new connections, new opportunities, new love, okay? New journey. Because I'm hearing, excuse me, ooh, speaking up again, that bottled up emotions. Maybe being newly by speaking up. Or maybe giving you the opportunity to speak up. So if opportunity arises, you now are speaking more up for yourself. And some people think that, again, you could be a villain for speaking up. And you're not trying to be a villain on purpose. You're just speaking up for yourself. Oh my God, because you a whole empress out here, or an emperor. Thank you, Spirit. We gonna end it with that. Because you are an empress or emperor who's a chosen avatar. This image reflects blessings, abundance, and nurturing energy, symbolizing a period of fruitful growth and love. Embrace this time of empress-like care and fertility, as it promises a rich harvest in your life and the magic of new beginnings. Exactly. Again, you are over-nurturing. When you start to nourish back to health, you have a fruitful harvest, okay, in your life that's creating a magical, I'm hearing magical new beginnings and growth and love. And your downloads as well. Your downloads about to come full force. Things are coming in swiftly. But along the way, there might be some casualties. And those casualties could also be fallen soldiers in your life. Fallen spiritual mentors that you really, really loved in your life. Because as you rise, unfortunately, Spirit has to be mindful of the evil eyes, of the watchful energies. And that's why divine protection, because we did see 444 in this reading, that's why divine protection is still with you. And some people that, so I had a healing session, and one thing she told me was, on your mission, when we do have people that pass away or cross over, we have to see it as, their mission on earth, they completed all their mission work. Not to say that in a negative way, but it's like they completed their task, their test. Their testimony has been written. And a lot of times, we don't get it. We don't understand why a certain person has to leave the physical realm. But the way she said it was like, wow, they did all their mission work. They fulfilled their purpose here on the earthly realm, to where they had to transition and go fulfill purposes elsewhere too, in other dimensions. So in that kind of capacity, I was like, that makes sense. Even though it hurts, but we all are out here on a battlefield, and as we fighting for our own safety, it's like you fighting for the safety of your bloodline, your loved ones. And unfortunately, sometimes casualties of war take place. And the spiritual versus physical war is definitely more felt. So you're a strong soldier, and Spirit is very happy that you are still standing despite what's been trying to come against you, or who has been trying to come against you. I'm being called to this card deck, y'all. So let me shuffle before I end this message. Okay, Spirit, what we got? I don't know why you got me getting this card, because this is already look, new love again. Oh my gosh, you got new love and new lover. I'm trying to tell you, got a lot of new love energy. And look, this betrayal, this is the backstab card in reverse. This is the Ten of Swords. This is basically that betrayal that's in the past. They can no longer betray you. Again, I cannot make that shit up. You got new love energy. And look, in true love, okay? Spirit said they need to hear this double clarification. And you are on your Queen of Pentacles, boss-ish. You got pentacles. That's that big money. There goes Divine Masculine showing up again. We saw it in this deck. Is it at the bottom? No, that's the Empress. Look at karmic spouse. See, some people got karmic connections here that they married to. But see, you have the physical strength to release a lot of karmic energies. Divine Masculine, because you got Empress energy. Look at that. I love it. Empress and Empress energy. Yeah. And some of these people try to be you, but they was really karmics out here. Some people try to replace your Empress energy with a karmic energy. Where they do that at? They do that everywhere. A lot of places. That happens a lot. But even with that being said, if somebody did replace your energy or your bond, whatever capacity that is, with a karmic connection or lover, it's like they thought they was going to win big with this person. But these people, they could have put a spell on them. And wolves in sheep clothing people. Excuse me, spiritual burp. That's happening here. Spirit is telling me this is why your energy, like you bring truth. This Eight of Wands, truth is coming in, truth and order. And that's why these judgment, look at this. That's why people getting judgments, judgment calls. People having to face their judgment. Oh my God, divine inheritance. See, you brought your divine inheritance is here. That big money, I'm trying to tell you, somebody knew you was coming into some big money, divine inheritance, Empress, Emperor status, and divine union status that they try to look, and that's the truth. So people have been following you because you've been in hermit. Look at that. You've been in hermit, getting wise and studying. Some people don't like that because you get divine clarity, and that's why the Wheel of Fortune is in your. I'm telling you, I saw a karmic wheel. These people getting some karmic as the wheel is turning in your favor, like you completed a cycle, and that's why these people could be exes trying to call. Yep. So yeah, this just fell out in reverse. The emotionally unavailable man. You're not even dealing with people. Yeah. And not that you don't give a F, but you just don't give a F because you saw when people try to do some domination control. That's that manipulation energy. Exactly. Ooh, child. But anyway, I'm going to end it there, Divine Collective. I feel like I want to keep going. You got Archangel Michael protection. Yeah. You paying attention to more of the signs now. I'm going to leave it there, though, Divine Collective. I do hope that you enjoy your day. And stay safe, and much blessings to you. I will be back with another reading. I'm not, probably like in a couple days or so, but I appreciate each and every one of you so very much. If it didn't resonate, don't force the fit. And I do hope that you all have a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings. Namaste.